How's it going, everybody? It's Matt again from Casually Crafted 3D, and we have another weapon pack. 6 more weapons for your 30-minute missions ACs. So, of course, we have now 2 AC frames, now that we got the Millender, that I can put some parts on. So, let's just get straight into it. This is now weapon pack M. Gosh, we've gone through so many of these things now. I think I'm over halfway done at this point. I think I have like maybe 4 or 5 more packs left to go, and then we'll have all of the weapons done for the entire game. And then I'll just have to knock out the rest of the AC frames. But yeah, so this pack is going to have 4 arm weapons rather than 3 like I usually do, because there's actually more arm weapons than back weapons. So there's going to be a little bit, 4 arm weapons in this one. So let's just go ahead and get started. So first up is going to be the Arquebus Corporation VP66 EG stun gun, or the kind of stun pistol that Snail uses. But this thing is actually pretty big, like in comparison to your AC. It's actually a pretty big weapon, but it's just kind of like a stun pistol. You can see it. My lighting isn't the greatest, so you can't really see all of the details molded in, but nonetheless, there it is. It is, of course, compatible with hangers, so you can put it back here on the hangers. I believe, yeah, you want to close them all the way. There you go. Goes right on the hangers. And you can, of course, put it in your AC's hand. Just take that panel off and put it right there, and you can hold it just fine like it's meant to. So there you go. There's the first weapon, the VP66 EG. All right, so next up for the arm weapons is going to be the RAD, the Reuse and Development. I think this is the first RAD arm weapon I've made. But this is going to be the WR-0555 Attache, the heavy machine gun. This was one of the DLC weapons for the game, one of the only DLC weapons for the game, mind you. I wish they added more, but yeah, so it's the heavy machine gun. So this is a pretty complex piece here. There's a bunch of separate parts to make the opposite side. Basically this big ammo drum, there are 2 little ports on either side with the feed belt, and for the camera, those will just be taken out and swapped around, and then this big ammo pack here will just be taken off, rotated, and put on the other way in order to make the other side version. And that's what that would look like. You can see the differences to either side, especially there in the front, or in the middle rather. But yeah, so there that is. And of course you can put it using these corresponding 7 holes. Will go into any of the hanger units. You just got to spread out these posts, and then you can just plug it in right like so onto your AC's hangers. And of course you can also put it on, go ahead and stand him up. You can put it in your AC's hands. I'll go ahead and put it in the Millender's hands here. Go ahead and pull off the plate, feed the handle into the hand, and then put the plate back on, if it will go on. There you go. And then your ACs can hold them just fine. So there you go. There is the WR-0555 Attache heavy machine gun. Okay, and next up is going to be the first of 2 melee weapons. It's going to be the VCPL, or Vice & Co. and Plasma Laboratory, the VVC-770 LB laser blade. And here that is in its collapsed form. There we go. The blade that is famously used by Freud, V1 Freud, and I believe V5 Hawkins used it as well. But there it is. There is the laser blade. This is, of course, the deactivated mode. It does have a little post there on the top, which allows you to put it on any of the hangers. So you can put it on the back. And of course you can, with that post there, put it on any AC's melee weapon mount. But I also made the active version And here is what that looks like. If my camera will focus, with basically just the top slid up and a little hole there for your effect part. Just nice big blue blade. And it will just plug in right like that. So you have your laser blade. And of course you can, same thing, you can put it on your AC's weapon mount if you would like to have that big blade active. But that's not it. Of course, I had to make the charged version. And this is what the emitter looks like for that, with it splayed open with all of the different emitters and the kind of the little, what are they called, drums or whatever, containers flipped up and lined up for the very large effect piece. So this is a very big blade effect piece. So with these three corresponding, or sorry, these three posts here, they go right into their corresponding holes, like so. Kind of difficult to line up. There we go. And then we have the big ass sword. And you can, of course, plug it with that post onto your AC. I'm not going to do it because it's freaking huge. It's like over a foot long. Yeah, you have your big effect piece. So there you go. There is the VVC-770 LB laser blade from Weiss & Co. and Plasma Laboratories. Okay, and next up is kind of like a double feature weapon because it's the exact same model, it just has different effect parts. It's going to be the Rubicon 3 Research Institute, the IA01 W2 Moonlight, or the IA01 W7 ML Redshift. They both share the exact same model. Like I said, they just have different effects when you deploy them in game. One is the Coral version and one is the Lightwave version. But yeah, this is the Lightwave blade, the famous Moonlight from all of FromSoft's IP. So yeah, so this is the basic inactive version. You can, of course, plug it onto any hangers. You just have to take, if my camera will focus, this little mount piece. You'll just go ahead and wiggle it off. This little part will just pop off and leave that little hole, to which you can plug this into any of the hangers. But of course, with this little adapter plugged in, you can put it on any AC on the arm mount. But of course, I am a crazy person and I wanted to make all of the different versions. So this is the active version with the blade extended a little bit. And this is actually a joint right here. You can run a little pin through this and you can pivot it however you want. In the game, it's angled 90 degrees to the side for that sweeping motion. So I have it just kind of glued in place right here. There is a hole right there for an effect part. And of course, depending on which version of this you wanted to make, we have the red blade and the blue blade for the wave blade or the coral oscillator. So I'll go ahead and put the wave blade on there, and it just plugs in right like that. And that is what the effect part looks like. And of course you can plug it right into any AC's arm to make the effect, like so. So there is that version and the two different effect pieces. But I also made the charged version, of course. And that is what it looks like. So with all of the different kind of blade pieces, the other one flipped around and facing backwards, so it has this big crescent shape. Very cool design. Same thing, it has a pin that you can rotate it to whichever side. I have it rotated this way because of when it does that big sweeping motion. But it has just a little hole right there for these absolutely enormous effect pieces. So obviously we have the Lightwave and the Coral version. So I'm going to go ahead and put the Coral version on this. And you just have to make sure and line up the right groove here because it has a little notch there for the the little spot here. But basically, you will just slide this right into place. Let's go ahead and get it on there, and it'll look like that. And that is the activated oscillator. Very big effect piece. And we'll just plug it right into the side of any of the AC weapon mounting pieces. And there it is, the big ass Moonlight. Very, very big melee weapon. But yeah, so there is the IA01 W2 or W7 Moonlight or Moonlight Redshift. So there you go. That's the last of the arm weapons for this pack. All right, and on to the back weapons. There's only 2 for this pack, but they're good ones. First off, we have the Dafeng Core Industries DFGA09 Shiai Gatling Cannon. So this is one of the other DLC weapons. Just one of the, I think it's one of the like 2 back weapons that we got, and the only DLC that we ever got from the game. But this is the Gatling cannon. I always love using these in the game. They're very cool. I just wish they were better. But here it is. So this is the right-hand side version. Just because of the way this thing is designed, it's kind of just made, you kind of have to swap out like a bunch of pieces in order to make the other side. So here's all of the other parts necessary to make the other side. You just swap out the mount and the barrel part to make whatever side. Speaking of the mount here, it does rotate forwards and back right there on that pin. And of course the barrel can rotate if you would like. And you can mount this on any of the AC's mounting brackets just with that little post there. It's a little loose on mine. I need to tighten that. But there you go. It is compatible with any of the 30-minute mission ACs. So there it is. There's the Shiai Gatling cannon. All right, and last but not least for this weapon pack is going to be the Schneider, the Cranwich 60Z, the pulse cannon. So here is the folded up, collapsed version. Basically, in order to make either side, you literally just pull the mount part off and put it on the opposite side of that pin. That's it. And you can make either side version. So this version has just basically the top collapsed down, this kind of collapsed this way. But I did also make the active version, and that's what this looks like. It's just a different mount. The lower fin section here has come down, and the top panel here is risen up. It's just a different set of mounting parts. But you can, of course, attach these with any AC by just putting it on the corresponding mounts. This one is kind of deactivated, so it's sitting there, and this one is active, so it would be sitting kind of up like that when it's in use. But there we go. There is the Schneider Cranwich 60Z pulse cannon. And there we have it. There is the Armored Core 30-minute missions weapon pack M. Holy cow, I've made so many of these at this point. So in summary, I know I don't have my turntable. I usually have my turntable on, but it's dead. So I'm just going to have them sat like this for now. But in summary, we have the Attache heavy machine gun, the Shiai Gatling cannon, the VVC-770 LB laser blade. We have the Moonlight or Moonlight Redshift, depending on which one you want to use. We have the Cranwich 60Z and the VP66 EG stun gun. So there you go. 6 more weapons for your arsenal. Of course, if you liked the video, please feel free, like the video, of course, but you can comment, subscribe to the channel if you want to. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see all of the other weapon packs that I've made, which I have made obviously a lot, if I'm at weapon pack M at this point, I've made a lot of weapons. Go back and check out those videos. There should be a playlist in the description with all of the different stuff that I've made. So go check it out. If you would like access to any of these, the 3D print files, of course, are available not only on my Patreon, but they're also available on my website, on Colts 3D, CG Trader, all that good stuff. So you can find them all in the, basically download them wherever. If you want them in physical print, I do sell physical prints of all of my weapons and all of my kits. You can find that specifically on my website, which is linked down in the description. Just go over there and check it out. If you would like to support me, you can, obviously you can become a channel member. There's not really any incentive to do so quite yet, but there might be in the future. Of course, you can always support me on Patreon, which is probably the best way to show your support for me. I really appreciate it. As you've seen in the beginning of the video, I like to put my Patreon members up there on the front, so it's like the first thing you see on my videos. So go check it out if you want to support me. But of course, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Take care.